All right, thanks for watching our latest real estate video. This one is going to be on how to the quickest and easiest way to find out if a property is in the flood zone. This is research you can do yourself, doesn't cost anything. I know it's sometimes hard to follow along with these videos, but there will be a link in the description that will take you step by step. Or if there's any property that you ever want to know if it's in a flood zone, you can always reach out to us and we will let you know. We'll do this for you and do that at no charge for you. So the first thing you want to do is type into your address bar Mass Mapper or Massachusetts GIS. That is the Massachusetts online property tool, and there's just tons of good information that you can get from it when you know how to navigate this site. So you're going to click on that, and you're going to put whatever address you want into this address bar up above. And it's going to take you essentially to an online plot plan, which is where we are now. By the way, if you are looking for a plot plan, that was another video we did. You can take a little print screen of this and you've basically got your online plot plan. To find out if a property is in the flood zone, what you want to do is you can navigate through these sidebars over here, or just click on this little search icon and type in flood. And what's going to pop up is you can select the FEMA National Flood Hazard Layer, and you'll see when I select this, it's going to overlay this blue area that is the most recent flood zone. Now it's kind of hard to see through that. So a really good tip is you use these sliding bars over here, and this helps you to adjust the opacity of it. So we'll take that about to around 50% or so. And now what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to see both at once. It's going to make that top layer a little bit more see-through, so now you can see. So the areas in the blue are the flood zone. And in case you're not aware, the way that flood zones work are if the structure touches the flood zone, then you need to pay flood insurance. So what you want to look for here is if the property, the building on the property touches the flood zone. If the yard is in the flood zone, you don't necessarily need to pay flood insurance. But if the structure itself does, then you would. So for example, we're going to look at this one, and you see how the back of this property, I'll actually make it a little less opaque so you can see it maybe a little bit better. The back of the property does nip that flood zone, so you would need to pay flood insurance for this property. Ones that are outside the flood zone, you wouldn't need to, but this is a really quick, easy, and free way to find out if a property is in the flood zone or how close you are to one. So again, the description of how to do this step by step is going to be in the link below, or just send us an address and we're happy to do this research for you at no charge. Thanks, and we'll see you at the next video.